Hey, Michael, thanks for connecting. You wrote about escaping the whole AI Groundhog Day loop and that idea that everyone's chasing the next pilot or next model experiment and no one's extracting real business value. And that is the exact opposite of what we're trying to do and what we're doing with our customers and what we're solving for. This is an example of what some marketing led transformation can look like. We're not there to take on your hairiest use cases. That's what central teams, AI, IT are for. But there's a lot of other use cases when using a governed platform with a strategic partner like Writer that we can help bring to production from an end-to-end perspective. And this is the one that's really winning for marketing. Everyone's got campaigns that they got to get out when done right can drive revenue for the business, or when windows are missed, obviously it has a revenue impact too. So we call this the campaign end-to-end orchestration use case, workflow, what have you. I'm just going to zoom in on this initial step here as far as the research and planning that goes on to create or inform a brief. We also are doing this end-to-end, so those briefs are also having their derivative assets, localization, brand, governance, all the legal, everything that can be automated with a human in the loop done. And then, of course, being able to plug the performance in so we get a virtuous cycle as far as how this thing learns on itself. So I'm going to zoom in on this first use case or agent here. And this is really what great looks like with our customers like Vanguard or Northwestern Mutual as far as agentic orchestration. So I'm taking you directly into an agent. This can be triggered autonomously, but I'm peeling back the layers here, telling you exactly what it's going to do as far as what it's going to create, the agentic connections we have as far as email and different systems. I'll run it here in a second, and maybe it takes like 8 minutes, so I'm going to jump ahead, but what this is unlocking is execution speed. So your strategy team stops spending capacity coordinating across analytics, marketing, and finance. They start spending time on the more strategic decisions that capture revenue. And because the teams who miss campaign windows aren't the ones with the worst data, they're usually the ones that are just waiting for their data team to run the query while competitors have already launched. So that's what this is all meant to address. I can happily kind of take you behind the scenes, but for the sake of time, I'm jumping ahead to some of the outputs here. So first off, what do we have here? We have a detailed market intelligence report breaking down competitors, things that it pulled. Some of it was synthetic as far as like the Salesforce Databricks, but went online too. So public filings, modeled campaign performance across your business lines, did some competitive threat analysis as well, Athene, the Equitable Core Bridge merger, Lincoln, and scored different customer signals. So you'll see that throughout here, but it also generated a number of other deliverables. So an interactive dashboard, as far as what that looks like. In addition to that, we've got a board-ready slide deck going through the findings as well. Keying in on some of the competitive landscape that I previously mentioned. And then being able to as well email this whole package out via connector to all the stakeholders necessary, so everyone's kind of seeing this and abreast of the situation. And this is really putting AI on a schedule, going end to end, is what we see is the difference right now from like a pilot to something that your marketing and strategy teams can actually use on Monday morning and unlock operational efficiency that does lead to revenue, and that we're proving out with customers actively. Would be happy to kind of walk you behind the scenes here. Here's a finished sessions as far as everything that's kind of powering those outputs. If this looks interesting to you, would love to take a closer look and kind of, again, show you how we are working with companies to help put some governed AI in different business teams' hands to contribute to the overall AI transformation and take some pressure off of the central teams that are doing the hairy biggest lifting for the company. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Ciao.